fam? What is up? It's me, your boy Calvo. I'm here chilling with the homie.
What up? What up? What up? What up? It's Lance motherfucking Tom. How y'all doing today? See, that sounds better when you do it first.
Oh,
We
thanks.
fucked up last one.
Appreciate it. Yeah, you fucking suck.
Yeah,
By the
I
way,
it felt
agree,
so
Kyle.
awkward.
yeah, I'm extremely hungover. Actually, I drank my woes away last night because
Why?
lay bitch likes to flop and cry to the refs. In the second half of the game,
He
decided to
got
go into
poked
the
in the eye,
locker.
Kyle. He
Huh?
got poked in the fucking
He
eye by
did not
Draymond
get
coming.
poked in the eye.
He did.
LeBron.
All right, let's do the same play, and I'll poke you in the
Listen,
same way Draymond did.
LeBron
you
LeBron deserves an Oscar, and the Lakers have the softest front
yes.
court ever, consisting of a bitch ass Anthony Davis and Laybum.
Well, I mean, Lakers did play like shit yesterday. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, I wouldn't even be mad, but like he hit that fucking three over Curry, and Curry had like a phenomenal night. But
Oh yeah, Curry went off. He went
Curry went
crazy,
off.
but
I'm
he still
just,
lost.
I
He still lost.
it hit like 2016 all over again.
It was probably as worse as the J. Cole album, but we'll get into that later.
Then we'll get into that
I
later.
mean,
Well,
nothing is as worse as your hair right now. So,
Hey, fuck your head. Look
Damn,
at your
damn,
room.
damn. All right. But let's get into it. We got a little sidetrack there, guys. But we got a very special guest tonight. Why don't you go ahead
Not
and
so very
introduce
special.
yourself and let us know who you are and where you from?
hey, hi, hello. I'm Dana. I guess I'm the owner of Hella Scripted. I
You
do
guess or
you
you know?
guys? I am. First of
You
all,
are. There you go. There you
I
go.
am. Um, I am their designer for all of their graphics. The shirts that we are wearing, they wanted to twin with me today. And I forgot what else I was supposed to say, but that's me. I do custom designs on the side. And yeah.
For sure, for sure.
Yeah.
Let's get right into it because I want to learn a lot about you since you made our shirts and just how your story is. So, how did you first get into designing?
So I wasn't even hella scripted when I first started. I was known as base script because I was such a basic person. So I was like, oh, play on words, like let's
Damn.
make it base script.
Hey, script. Okay.
But
Could have
I
been a
just
rapper.
bought a cricket out of no damn for real. But I started back in 2018. I actually picked up a pen for the first time in 2015, and I was kind of like, this calligraphy life, it's not me. But
Hmm.
everyone has always told me I had like super nice handwriting. And so I tried again a couple years later, and I was like, okay, maybe I am pretty good at this. I started into like plannering. So I have like 5 planners on my desk because I like to like plan my life and make it colorful. And I was like, let me take it up a notch and go digital. So I bought an iPad, and I was like, okay, I can actually start doing like quotes, and just my penmanship looks pretty awesome or something. Well, it's pretty awesome if people keep asking me. So I looked into more crafty stuff on like Instagram and Twitter, and I was like, okay, maybe I'll just buy a Cricut out of nowhere. And when I bought my Cricut, they were having a sale on the website, and I was like, whatever, I'm just gonna buy it, put it on the card. And from
Mm.
there, I just started making stickers and frames, and then I created my whole account. And then randomly, this girl found me and was like, yo, just like do all the decorations for my bridal party or for
Oh,
my
damn.
engagement party.
Oh
Yeah,
shit.
and so I was like, oh shit, I can make money off of this. And so I started off doing all paper stuff, so like cardstock and whatnot. And then I had people hit me up for vinyls for like water bottles and other things like the magic bands at Disneyland. And then it just started growing, and then all of a sudden shirts, and I just had more of an appreciation for doing shirt designs rather than like vinyls and whatnot. But now I'm more into doing these like emoji stickers. Like these are my favorite things in the world now.
Oh yeah, I seen those. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Hey, those things
Look
are
at
Those
hella
me,
are
cute
right?
raw.
though. Those things are hella cute
They're
though.
right. See, it's on brand. It looks like me. So if you ever wonder what I look
You
like,
should have put
it's
the
on the
same hairstyle.
package. You see, Nancy, no, I can't do that hairstyle right now. My,
I have a
if I could,
question
I would have.
Fleek
before
I
buns.
have an
you.
answer.
I call them fleek buns.
What's a cricket?
Oh, can I flip my camera on here?
Sure.
I'm
Yeah,
not
go
really
ahead.
technology. So if I could show you, this is my like workspace, and then I don't know how to flip this thing, but
Can you pick up the
I can't
cricket?
flip it. No, I'm not gonna pick up the cricket.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
Is
gonna
that
pick up
is
my
that heavy?
iPad.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Oh,
It,
it just got
this
blurry.
little thing, and so
Okay.
so it's just a cricket is basically a cutting machine, and so it cuts
Mm.
all the intricate designs. So like the outline on your shirt and oh, the heck, my charger's not going in. But it just cuts everything for me. So when I do my designs, I create it on Procreate on my iPad,
Mhm.
and then I have to transfer how many ever layers. So like this shirt was one, two, like 5 layers on here.
Mhm.
So I had to do it
Five. This is
individually.
5 layers.
Yeah, because there's white, black, this so this gray, I don't know if you guys noticed, it's like a 3M gray. So if you flash a light on it, it's like shiny.
You did not
Um,
tell us that.
because
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't
Oh shit, yeah, it does. I
um
got it with like my ring light right now, and then like I could totally see it.
it's like shiny a little bit, right?
A ring light
Um,
now, Kyle? I didn't know that.
What do you mean? We literally bought the same thing. That's what it's called.
Oh, did we? Oh, I don't
What's
know.
what is that light to your
lamp.
right, Lance?
No, I didn't know you bought one too,
Oh yeah, we
asshole.
literally bought it at the
Okay.
same time.
So
Oh,
it's like the shiny
5 layers.
material. This is
Yeah, the 3M
what
reflective.
literally.
That's
Mm-hmm.
cool. That's what's
Oh.
up. Hey, you know what? Like getting learning more about I guess after starting the podcast and then starting to like do research about like merchandise and like apparel and everything, right? You you really start to appreciate other like quality brands that do little things that you might not necessarily notice, but like little like something like that, like to the average person they probably wouldn't even know, but then like once you like pick it up and you look at something and you see like a little detail like that, you're just like, yo, what the fuck, like this is amazing.
Yeah, it kind of when I was doing these shirts, so it's like a 5 step process. You have to like cut it, or you cut the material, then you put it through the Cricut, you weed it, and then you press it. But sometimes the weeding and the press, it depends on the design. So like I had to repeat those 2 steps 5 times just for this shirt, and it's small. So I get carpal tunnel.
Oh
I'm
shit.
going to get carpal tunnel
Oh.
because literally, I'm literally in my office, so I could show you guys everything. I'm holding tweezers like this
Yeah,
all
I
whenever
feel
I'm
it.
doing stuff. So I mean, I have much more of an appreciation now when it comes to crafting and designs, like what you're saying. Like once you start to do it and once you like immerse yourself in it, you're kind of like, well, damn, okay then.
How'd you find out this style? You know, because I seen your Instagram lives, you iron it, you do pick it out. Like the what made you want to do that certain type of style on your shirts?
Like the heat transfer.
Yeah.
Or
Well,
I never yeah, I just
or
never seen that happened. Like the whole process of it. So I don't know if every artist have done that before or that's just a starting process, but I don't know like the process of that. Like how'd you pick that style?
like
Unless Kyle knows what I'm
hold on,
talking about.
pause, hold up, let me like, are you referring to just the process that she goes through when creating the like the image or whatever the design is, and then like that step by step process to get it printed out, or are you referring to like her art style? Because I'm a little confused.
Oh, just the way you're printing out on your shirts?
the
Because
first
I,
one.
Compared
Okay.
like
yeah, because I don't see that
embroidery to
often unless
heat
people do
transfer.
that. Then I'm not too sure.
Okay.
So the crafting community is super big. There's different ways to make shirts. Let me educate you guys real fast. So there's like heat transfer vinyl, which is what I do, which is essentially just like iron-ons. So it's just straight onto there's adhesive on the back of the material. Like this one side is adhesive, but you don't feel it unless there's heat applied.
Mhm.
And then there's like screen printing, which is what most like common streetwear brands like Collect Select, Supreme, those kind of people do sometimes.
Mhm.
And then there's like embroidery, which involves like a machine, which is like a rack or something. Like a really decent one is about a rack. But then also you
Right.
have to get, yeah, you have to get like the thread and then the designs online and transfer
Yeah.
it. So I was like, this is kind of I it's that like saying like I didn't choose this life chose me. Because I didn't know about it until I got a Cricut. And I was like, what the hell is this like iron on shit? Like what am I gonna do with it?
Mhm.
But I find that a lot of people who want to start a t-shirt brand, they don't know about it and they don't know what their design is gonna look like.
Mhm.
So I always tell them go with heat transfer first. Like there's a lot of people who will do custom with heat transfer just so you can see the design. It might not
Mm.
feel the same as a screen printed or embroidered, but at least you get a picture of it.
That's true. Yeah. And
Is that the easiest way to design shirts? Because it looks like the hardest way to me. Because that's a lot of work.
Well, I mean, technically, um, screen printing is gonna take longer because you have to wait for the ink to dry on the
Okay.
screen print.
Oh, okay.
So,
I
like,
got you.
what takes me maybe like that newest shirt that I dropped, the Bay Area one, that takes
Yeah.
me maybe like 45 minutes because how many colors do I have to put on there? There's like
I seen that happen in
7.
Instagram
Mhm.
Live. It's a long process. That is a long, very long process. Like, I'm
Yeah,
not
you
even
were on the
joking.
phone with me. You were on the phone with me when I
Yeah,
was
that's a long
making
process. Like no lie.
it. Just for
She put like 10 different like fucking like papers on there and she peeled out every single one. I'm like, damn, this is crazy.
it takes a lot of patience, but honestly, it's so like soothing and satisfying to watch. It's like ASMR.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
That
It's
is
definitely
that
satisfying
is
to
what's up.
watch.
But while
Yeah,
we're
yeah.
talking
Yeah.
about like designing and like how you create your designs and everything, or like the production side of it, do you remember the first design or product or project that you did and you were like, yo, I'm actually pretty nice with this?
Yeah. It was dang, I should just write all of them down because they're all in my room because I just did laundry. But it's the Bay Area artist one where it has who's on it? E40, Kalani,
Who's
Pilo,
on it?
Mac J,
Oh, okay.
and her. That was the first. I kind of just so backstory to that. I was supposed to go on a date with a guy, but I kind of like flaked on him because he was being weird.
Mhm.
But he was like, "Hey, you design? Can you design something for me?" And he wanted to go up again. His design was literally the same thing as another person here in the Bay. I was like, "Why would you compete with someone who already has a big customer base? Why don't you design something more unique that
Mhm.
still has kind of like a meaning to it?" And he's like, because why not? And I was like, well, how are you gonna set yourself apart? And so I kind of pitched him an idea to put like artists on shorts, on like basketball shorts, like their faces on the side of the leg, like on the thigh. And he
Oh
was like,
shit.
Shit.
like, wouldn't that be clean?
Yeah.
Tell me that
You have
wouldn't be
like
clean.
That would be that'd be kind of like reminds me of like boxing shorts. You think
Yeah,
about it, or like the
exactly.
Muay
yeah.
Thai
Yeah,
shorts.
that's kind of dope. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna front. That's
Hey.
pretty sick.
Okay, I'm making some like
There you go, right there.
fruits.
You know what I'm saying,
Really?
bro? You know, just
We need shorts for the summer. Hey, put it on Nike
there
shorts though, please.
there you go.
Are you gonna sponsor me?
I know,
I
bro.
don't
You
know.
gonna hook it up with that discount?
That's what I'm
Y'all is
saying.
crazy. Y'all
That
is
was
crazy.
crazy. Okay, Lance. I got you. Man's got a job at Nike and he's brand new.
He's brand
Y'all
new.
is
You don't want him to say anything,
He's
even though
brand
he was on
new.
the phone.
Oh, it's crazy.
I gotta buy some stuff. You might even work there.
Hey, by the way,
Oh,
thanks
Yeah.
Gig707 for the gifted sub. Appreciate it, fam. And thank you, I'm Zabat for the follow. Appreciate it, fam.
appreciate you, my brother.
What were you talking about? Oh,
So the design that the first design you did where you're like, yo, I'm pretty nice with this.
okay. So yeah, I didn't even design it for him. I was like, man, F you for turning my idea down. I'm gonna put it on a shirt. Like I was thinking about it the whole time. And so I put it on one of my stories and I was like, but I wasn't even talking about the shirt. I was talking about being diabetic.
Mm-hmm.
And then I got
Mm.
hella hits and they were like, hey, how much to put that on this on a sweater or how much to put that on a shirt? Because I was already doing this kind of stuff. Like I made your guys' season one collection in December. So it's not like I was new to the gig. And I made like hella sales off of that in like 2 days. And I was like, oh shit. Like I'm pretty dope.
Hey, yo, that's what's up. That's such a, I bet you that's such a nice feeling, you know?
It's hella rewarding because I'm more of a typographist rather
Mm-hmm.
than anything drawing. Like I can't even draw a face. I'll draw you a smiley face, but I can't
Mm-hmm.
draw anything. I can trace stuff, but anything from scratch, it has to be like calligraphy.
Mm-hmm.
So for people to actually like say like that's dope as fuck, like I want one. People, I actually just put it on sale because I was kind of like, I'm not gonna go through all this carpal tunnel anymore, so it's coming off my site in like a week or two. But for just to get that kind of response for the first time putting out something on my own, it was like really rewarding. I don't talk, but yeah.
Are you dropping? Are you still making those shorts? Are you still have the idea of making those shorts? Be kind of
Yes,
cool.
Lance, if you send me some shorts, I will make you some freaking shorts.
That's a good idea. Putting rappers on shorts. I ain't never seen that yet. So I mean, you could be the
Okay,
first one.
if you give me a list of rappers, I'm gonna figure it out.
You gotta put MF Doom's mask for Kyle. That'd be kind of cool. Wouldn't that be kind of cool,
Why?
Kyle? You wearing MF Doom's mask on the shorts?
I got yes,
Okay,
yes, yes, yes.
do I have a pair of
What-
shorts with me? I
Cop,
don't.
cop
that
7
would that
pairs.
would be cool. Or I don't know. What was it Kanye West's or put music or put albums on shorts. That'd be fucking ill. I would love
Lance,
that.
you know how much work that will be?
Damn,
You know
bro.
how
Fine.
much
I'm trying
carpal
to,
tunnel?
bro.
That's
I
totally
like,
fine. That's
I
totally
just thought
fine.
of like, you think
I
of
just thought
like,
of a lot of ideas now.
bro, but like even you think of like Kanye West, like you think of like his graduation album cover, right? There's like 15 different colors on there, and she's got it like
Lance
individual.
Lance is literally gonna say, okay, and just do it.
You
Wait,
better go to work then.
Bro.
wait, first of
In
all,
order for you to succeed, you have to go through your expectations. You know what I'm
absolutely.
saying? Like you can never stay stagnant in your art. You always have to go further. So for me to say, look, put the shit on the shorts, it ain't gonna be hard. No,
Why do you
even
think I
that's like
texted
testing
you?
yourself. That's testing yourself. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, putting it out there. If you're gonna put shorts on there, that'd be great. Yes, Kendrick Lamar's "Damn" on a pair of shorts, that'll be ill as fuck too, Zubat. That'll be dope. Like any album cover, I'll be sick with your. If you do this design on a short, amazing. That'd be great. That'd be a great concept. You know what I'm saying?
Lance, I'm gonna need you to
I'm
text
good with
that to
this.
me
I'm
right
good
now.
with these ideas. I'm good with
Why?
these ideas, man.
This is why I asked you to check that last design before I even actually like put it out.
And the design is dope. I like it. I
And
like
you
the
know
Bay
what?
Area.
Yeah, I
I was
wish
just
I
gonna
What's
say,
up?
had
man, if you just put like a boba drink on a pair of shorts, I'll cop it.
a both.
See,
That'd be adorable.
get that.
That'd be.
That
Tell me that
that'd
wouldn't
be
be
kind of
adorable
adorable.
though.
That'd be kind of adorable, Kyle. I'm
I
not
ain't
gonna lie.
tripping.
If you
No,
wear
you
that,
guys are like
that'd be kind of adorable, man. I'll
I
marry
mean,
you,
I'll,
Kyle. You wear those shorts.
thanks, Lance.
You're
Appreciate it.
very
It means a
welcome.
lot coming from you. Is it because of my music taste?
he'll
That's
only
right.
like you if you don't. Like he'll only get along if you hate Kanye also. Like that's the one thing. You can't like Kanye to marry Lance.
No, they have to like Kanye. If they
No,
don't like Kanye, why the fuck would I marry them? That doesn't make any sense.
exactly.
But look,
I just
anyways, we're gonna talk. We talked about all your designs so far. Do you have a favorite project that you worked on over the years? You don't
um
have to say us. It's okay. You hate us. Don't worry about it. But any other project, what's your favorite?
um it's in the package that I sent you.
Open up
Oh
the
shit!
package. All right. We're changing
Get
the
it
stream. This is now an unboxing stream. This is now an
You go open
for
it.
unboxing stream.
like 2
All right.
seconds left.
Yeah, this is
All
now an
right.
unboxing stream. Hold up, but make sure they don't. People can't see your address on there or anything.
With this sticker on there. He puts
That's
this on the
adorable.
packages now.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
adorable.
You know what?
I-
I'm about to start. It's like a really good idea. Come on. Kyle, I made you an emoji. Come on. You can't say no to that.
No, yeah, of course. What? That's fire. Yo, Lance could be a hater. I'll be here to support you.
Thank you, Kyle.
Oh, but I just had $1 million idea. Gives everybody to it. See. Oh, this is cute. Look at this. She always does custom letters.
Yeah,
I
I'm
hope
pretty
it's a
cute
shirt.
sometimes.
I hope it's a shirt that says "You're a fucking bitch" or something like that.
See, the thing is, you're a fucking asshole, Kyle. So the thing is, what I like about Dana's art,
Uh-huh.
or she tells people not to be a fucking idiot and wash it correctly. I like that. You know, some people don't know how to, some people don't do that, and then we wash it, and
No,
then it's small as
it's
shit
because
again.
it's because when you wash this, if
Lance,
you
why are
wash it
you
in heat,
talking about yourself? You literally wash the colors and whites together, probably.
No, I
sir,
don't. You fucking crazy
what
ass.
are you
I
doing
don't.
with
I
your
don't have
hair?
enough whites to fucking wash. Anyway, I have all black shirts, Kyle. How do you not know me? All right, let's
Lance is
see.
also incapable of taking care of himself. I call Lance my son because whenever me and Robin come over to visit him, we literally have to take care of him. I think
Oh,
when
that's happened to me too.
gone over there and visit him, like literally had no groceries or anything. This man was living on fucking DoorDash and Uber Eats. I was like, how are you surviving? Fucking trying to take a
I
nap on his couch. There's fucking 50 pairs of socks and a fucking water bottle. I'm just like, all right, we're
bro,
gonna help this man.
when you party every month, you will realize how tired I am. Okay, so I'm open on opening this. All right.
Hey, hey, yo, well, hey, that's fresh. Hey, is that the BART train?
Yeah. Oh,
Bay Bridge, Golden Gate Bridge, yeah.
so I made that because
Five
I
to,
was kind of like,
of course you got the poofy jackets on there. Hey, you know what I'm saying, bro? Hey, that crap 415. Oh, I don't know what's that bottom one, the little yellow thing, the yellow looking thing.
the A's. I had to have
Oh,
them on there.
yeah. Okay. Niners Giants on there. Hey, that's fresh. That's dope.
That's legit. Hey, I thought I had 3 shirts in here. Only have one. Oh shit.
No, there should be 2.
Oh,
Why would you have 3? You only asked for
I don't.
2.
Oh, well, so you made me an extra shirt, and I'm gonna wear this because it's Hot Boy Summer.
Because you said it's a hot boy summer.
For me,
Okay.
it's Fat Boy Summer.
Oh, I'm right there with you, Lance. It's okay.
Okay, so
Hey, Las
my
Vegas
first
opened back up. I told her to make this shirt for me. I was like, all right, cool. She made it perfect. I wanted the other picture, but it was good. This is good. This is good. I like this.
same Lance. It's literally the same picture. Just so I
Nah,
have
B.
this thing.
But I like this. I like this shirt for sure because this is dope. I
It's my
like that. So
face.
that design that you made, the Bay Area one, that's your favorite one so far out of all your projects?
No, it's
That's
the
not.
one of my face.
Oh my god. And you don't sell this one. Okay.
No, that was actually kind of like a one-off project because I was talking to my homegirl because I took a picture and I was like, "Yo, this picture belongs on a shirt, but I ain't got no mats to like put it on a shirt for. So like, what the fuck?" And she was like, "Make me a shirt. Put your face on a shirt for me." So that's where that ended up coming from. And now there's only 3 people in the world with my face on it who have a shirt with my face.
This
You
is
have
a
to
That's
be
one on
that
one.
special.
that's adorable.
That's rare.
This is a one on one.
Is it
I
autographed?
like it.
How much can you put it on eBay for right now?
Mm. The
Is it
Hennessy
autographed?
bottle on our tattoos probably like $200.
$200. Hey,
$200, baby.
that's a power bill for 2 months.
Um,
It's a power bill for 3 months. What you talking about, son? I like that.
Um,
I like that.
All right, so
but honestly, the real one is I posted this a long time ago, but I made a 3M hoodie that's a in like not like in regards to, but like dedicated to being diabetic because not many people know what type 1 diabetes is. And so I kind of shifted my focus with this from being just like making custom stuff for people, from turning it into streetwear with a purpose because why can't streetwear have a purpose, you know? So the next, like, what I want to do with it is really just, I have it all set up. I have something from that line, but it's just diabetic. It just says diabetic on the back, but it's literally my favorite hoodie.
Mm. No, so that's your favorite project of this year that you made so far, or did you make it last year?
But I made it last year, but I have more plans with it this year. I have
Okay,
more
so it's like a big drop.
designs. Yeah, so the thing is, my thing this year is if I can make a change in any way, why don't I do it?
Yeah.
So being this year marks 15 years being a diabetic and not
Wow.
having a functioning what is it? Pancreas.
Oh
mhm.
shit.
So if I can do anything to like give back to the community that gave to me, like I used to go to diabetic summer camps and like it just taught me a lot. I used to do walks, like if there's a way that I can just donate to a cure so I no longer have to live like this and I don't like if one day I have little demon spawns and they might have it, like there's a cure readily available.
Oh,
And
kids.
so if I can do anything, oh no, did I cut out?
No, no,
Hello.
No,
no,
you're good.
no.
Keep it
Oh
going.
The lo-
no,
oh, you're still here.
my Wi-Fi.
You're Wi-Fi.
You're still here.
No, no. Oh,
Hello.
hello. Yeah, you're good. You're
Okay.
Gucci. You didn't cut out at all. At least not on our end. You were talking about like if the last thing you said was like if you had demon spawns. Oh wait, it froze. All right. Well, we're running into some technical difficulties right now, so I'm gonna run a one
Oh,
minute
she's
ad real
back.
quick. And oh, just kidding.
I'm back.
I for sure.
Okay.
I realized that halfway. I was like, oh, fuck. Oops. But if you want to
Um,
run your ad, go for it.
no. It's fine. I usually save that for towards the end. But so you said you have type 1 diabetes, and from my general knowledge of like diabetes with like type 1, type 1 is usually something that um they usually say that's like genetic, right? It's something that you're born with or not born with, or is it like, can you explain, like educate me?
Yes. School us.
Yeah. Let me educate you guys.
Don't
Welcome
say
to
that no more.
Don't tell me what I can and can't say, sir.
I'm just kidding. Go ahead. School us. We don't
But
know, but whoever doesn't know, explain to what is
no.
that type?
So type 1 compared to type 2 is incurable. Hence why if you ever see me walking around, I look like a robot because I have a Walkman. But this is literally my pancreas. Um, so when you're type 1, it's an autoimmune compared to type 2, where it's reversible. Type 2 is more of a lifestyle change. You are still producing insulin, but not as much as your body needs to like keep up with how you're eating, what you're eating, and whatnot. When you're type 1, you just don't produce anything at all. So you'll always find me with needles or with this. Hence why I sleep through my tattoos because I've been dealing with needles for so long.
Wait, so
Okay.
you're type 1.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you're type 1. So that type is that's incurable, or is
Yeah.
that type 2? Okay.
Type 1 is incurable.
Okay.
Type 2
Okay.
is reversible.
So you have that for the rest of your life.
Yeah,
Okay. Okay.
basically.
Okay.
Uh,
So with type 1, how does that like affect your stability to like does it affect your lifestyle at all? Like your stability to
oh
do
yeah.
certain things?
I
Okay.
mean, with the way medical technology is now, it makes life livable. Like I can go out, I can work out at crackhead hours, or like I can eat cake, drink soda, whatnot.
Okay.
Before any like the pumps, the well, insulin's been around for a while, but like before any like checkers or anything, people would have to be on a strict diet, strict schedule. You have to eat at 6, chicken, rice, and broccoli every single day. That's how it was in the 60s before pumps
Wow.
came around, and they had to
Well,
keep giving the same amount of insulin. But when pumps came around, and what have I had? I've used so many different kinds of insulin therapy, but once that came around, it made it easier. Like things like a CGM, which is a continuous glucose monitor, to pumps, pens, and I think they have inhalers now. I don't know.
Oh,
I'm
that's
still kind of
interesting.
old
Like
school.
inhaler.
Yeah.
Huh.
mm, okay. So for the people that don't know, how did
Which is
you
Lance.
get it? Yeah, which is me. How did you get it? Because people like me, if Kyle's gonna say that, I think when you eat too much sugar and too much sweets, you get diabetes. But I don't think that's the case sometimes, right?
See, I run off on so many people about that because America generalizes this idea that sweets and fats just correlates to diabetes. It's not.
Mm-hmm.
It just doesn't. Sometimes
Okay.
your body, so like in my case, my body just thought those cells were just they were bad, and that's just the way the body thinks.
Mm-hmm.
It's science.
Yeah,
Sometimes
yeah.
it is like that. Like I
Mm-hmm.
said, type 2 is lifestyle. If you continuously eat sugar, Lance, I'm gonna punch you in the face.
No, I don't like. I don't eat to eat a lot of sugars. So,
So,
um,
like, you're setting yourself up for failure if you're not like truly balancing.
mm,
So if when like I eat cake, ironically, I'm a diabetic that loves sweets. I used to drink boba every single day. It was really bad because I would always get it extra sweet
Damn.
and eat candy and
That
ice
shit.
cream on top
That
of that.
shit's already hella sweet. Extra sweet. Dang. I.
oh, that's interesting. I never knew the story or the basis of it, so I'm glad you came on and really schooled us in it because I don't know
Mm-hmm.
too much about diseases, like not disease. I'm sorry. I don't know too much
Diabetes.
about the human, yeah, like the human body itself. You know, the human body is really interesting. So with your case of diabetes type 1, that's really inspiring that you still can do everything you can do with that with the with everything you have right now. So that's kind of cool.
Like, I'm not gonna lie, 15 years ago, I was what? How am I? I was about 10. I literally got it right before either my 10th or my 11th birthday. So, and you know those years, by the way, your camera's blurry, but like those years are kind of pivotal in your life, you know, like that's where you really create your personality, you get your friends, all of that. So,
Mm-hmm.
I was in the hospital for a whole week in the middle of the 6th grade. Like, and then when I came back, everyone was kind of like, "Oh my God, you're alive. Like, let's just be friends now because you're alive. You're no longer annoying."
Oh.
But
Damn.
yeah, so it's definitely harder. Like back then, I always had to have a lunch pail with an ice pack with my syringes, my insulin, test strips, keto sticks, glucagon, all these medical terms.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But it's definitely made me mature at a much younger age than most people.
I bet. I bet. Also,
Yeah,
middle school kids are fucking assholes. So, oof.
you can,
Every
it's such
kid
a
is a
long time
fucking
ago.
asshole.
No. Wait,
You're
what?
an asshole.
You just called me an asshole,
Every
Lance?
every kid's a fucking asshole when they're little, bro. It don't
That's
matter.
true. Yeah, yeah. But
That's very true.
continuing on. Um,
Anyways,
so I found out, or well, I'll just ask it anyways. Like, did you go to art school or graduate with an art major, or did you kind of just like stumble upon this career, or just stumble upon creating like Hello Scripted?
So I went to college, but I got my degree in business admin with concentrations in finance and marketing management.
Hmm.
And marketing management isn't really on the creative side, so
Yeah, I was about to say you're like total opposite of the spectrum.
Went over.
yeah, yeah, Lance, we know. But um I'm more into strategy and
Hmm.
thinking like, how can I really reach out to someone through their screen or through an ad? How am I really going to capture their attention and what is the problem I'm solving for them? Um,
Hmm.
so, but I've always been kind of creative and craftsy. I've always been that person in my family to be like, no, let's do it this way. Let me just make it for you because I can and I'll figure it out somehow in life. So it kind of just happened, and then like COVID hit, everyone was unemployed, me included. And I was like, I tried the whole MLM thing, and I was like, kind of not my thing. So I kind of like just went back onto creating more and trying to think of designs, which is literally the hardest thing. Because
Hmm.
the audience nowadays, it's like there's so many competitors out there, and a lot of people just like the simple things. But it's kind of like, and it when you get older, you kind of have that stigma. Like it's kind of tacky to rep your hometown. It's kind of tacky to do all of this, but like if you do it in a way and in a design that it doesn't look that tacky, then people are gonna buy it.
I
I
think
don't think
that
that's tacky to run to rep your hometown at all. I don't think so.
I definitely
Yeah,
feel
some
like
people do.
I definitely think that's something that, er, in my opinion, I feel that that's what people feel like when they're a little younger in like their teen years, maybe. And then once you get a little older, and then like you mature a little bit, or whatever, then like it's you love where you're from, you love your hometown and everything, and it could just be if you think in like hip hop terms, there are some people that came out of Pinole, but they always rep Richmond, and not gonna say any names or anything, but just saying, um, because they want the credit, they want they want the
They want
clout.
street
Yeah,
cred.
they want the street
Yeah,
cred, they want the
exactly.
clout, and honestly, it's like I get it, but at the same time, it's just like, it's to me, it's corny.
Just a little bit. That's why I like. So when I'm thinking of my things, I go down three different routes for my designs or collections, so to speak. One geared towards diabetes and like giving back. Like when I release that part of those profits are gonna go to JDRF.
Which is
One JDRF is Juvenile Diabetes Research Foundation.
okay.
Okay.
Yeah, just for cure. Like I've done too many walks for them. Um, one is towards just like being Filipino, especially since we're closing out like a AAPI month and all of the Asian hate and all of that. Like now is like one of those times that people want to rep who they are, like where they're culturally from. And
Hmm.
then one is like dedicated to the Bay. Like there is no one else goes as hard for their home unless you're from the Bay. Like
Oh,
people from the Bay
absolutely.
go hard. People
All day.
All
go
day, man.
way too hard for the Bay. And so I'm like, I don't like any of the clothes that look like the Bay, so why don't I just kind of like pull whatever comes to my mind, which is really, really a hard process. And I have to run it by like five people before I like actually think of something.
Hmm.
But like it happens.
Yeah, yeah. I like that. That's dope. That's you're finding different ways to make the bay more presentable instead of just tacky, which is nice. Did you
Yo,
ever?
freaking Pilo I
Oh,
cried.
reposted. Yeah, I know.
I texted Lance. I was like, "Did you see Pilo's freaking story yesterday?"
Oh,
That's dope. That's dope. Yeah, he
yeah.
reposted that. He reposted the first one she did with the artist, with Mac Dre, Pila, Kalani.
Oh, okay.
Her. Yeah. Which was kind of cool. It was
Oh,
actually dope.
oh, oh. That's where it starts. That is where it starts. Only up from
Yeah, where it
Literally
here.
started.
after that, I had some people place orders. I was like, mm, "Oh,
Oh, really?
Oh,
Oh snap, that's dope.
that's
That's sick.
all.
That's all you
Yeah.
Okay.
need. That's all you need,
Okay.
honestly.
Oh.
So you went to school for a totally different career. It wasn't art. So let's
Mm,
say you went there for art for college. Would that have been a different road for you, or would you have done the same road if you had to do it all over again?
if I
The
had to
same
do it
thing.
all over again, like
Hmm.
college,
Hmm.
I'm gonna be real stereotypical. I probably would have been a nurse.
Okay.
Okay.
I
Ain't nothing
would
Uh,
wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong
like
with that.
one thing about being an MLM that really taught me was like listening to podcasts is so important and like following all of those Instagram accounts. And so it's like you need to have like five hobbies, one to keep you happy, one to keep you
mm-hmm.
fit, one to make you money, one that you enjoy. Ironically, this is the one that makes me money and one that I actually enjoy.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, I would rather keep it this way than like turn it a full on spectrum like clothing line.
Yeah. If you
Okay.
even if you think about like a lot of people nowadays, uh, a lot of people have a regular 9 to 5, that supplements their income, right? But
Mm-hmm.
on the weekends or whatever on the side, their side hustle is what kind of gives them that sense of fulfillment that they aren't getting from their regular 9 to 5 job. And I see that
Absolutely.
being like a more popular trend now. And then eventually, sometimes that side hustle, whatever it is, that becomes
Pops
the
off.
primary. Yeah, it pops off, and that becomes your primary source of income, and then you transition into that. So I think that's like super dope.
Yeah, like I mean, for me, I really don't see this coming up. Like it's just I want to make this for my like, full-time thing. Like as nice as it is,
Hmm.
it's a lot of stress just having
It
your own
is.
brand. Like
Oh yeah.
honestly, just thinking about like, okay, I give everyone else marketing tips that I need to do for myself. Like I give
Yeah.
it all the time. All the time I see Lance do something dumb, I'm like, don't do that. But not just him, like I do it for like all of the people that I know have businesses and I can strategically make their plan better. But I don't do it for myself because I get lazy. But also I'd rather figure things out for people rather than do it for myself. No.
Oh yeah. I
I
mean,
kind of just went off on a tangent.
That's a-
entrepreneurship is tough. Entrepreneurship is really, really tough. Growing a brand from the ground up requires a lot of sacrifice and commitment. Can you like walk us or talk us into the journey that made you who you are right now?
Well, being unemployed.
Okay, that's personal. Okay, I mean,
Legit.
okay, that's.
Um, well, I kind of just started just making I did two bridal parties in 1 year, like month back to back.
Mm-hmm.
And that kind of was just like, okay, maybe I could do something. And that, but I was also doing the normal 9 to 5 and doing that on the side. And I was like, yeah, whatever. It's a cool side thing. It's a cool hobby. It's really expensive. Like vinyl ain't cheap. Shirts aren't cheap.
Mm-hmm.
Hell
But
nah.
you
It
know,
ain't.
this little roll, this can be up to like, I don't know, $25. And
God damn.
it's only like 5 feet. What am I gonna do? What? That's $5
Jesus
a
Christ.
foot. Come on.
That's a lot of money.
Like,
A lot of
yeah.
money.
It's a really expensive hobby. So I got all of that, was working, got laid off, or well, my contract ended right before COVID, and I was like,
Hmm.
well, what else am I gonna do? Like, I always tell people this all the time who want to start something. I tell them to do it now. COVID, quarantine, self, um, whatever the shelter in place. It's the best time to experiment. Like, there's no other time you should experiment besides now because what else are you gonna do? You're at home, you're not doing anything. Some people are just sitting on unemployment, doing nothing. Like, start something. Invest in whatever, GameStop, Dogecoin, invest in yourself, buy a gym, do something. You got to do something. You can't just do nothing and all of this time. Like, how are you going to grow if you're going to stay stagnant?
Facts. Facts. Just like Lance said earlier, and just how you pretty much reiterated that. And also just like our podcast, it would have never happened if it wasn't for COVID. Our podcast now and how it is a byproduct of the pandemic because we saw ourselves with just an abundance of free time. And so
That's something you can never
Yeah.
get back.
so
I
so
remember when you guys first started too. I was like, what are you guys even going to talk about? What are podcasts even?
uh, yeah, dude, podcasting is like a different world. It's
We're
its
s-
own
we're
crazy
s-
crazy world.
we're still learning ourselves,
Yeah.
but I
But
think we learn to master each and every day.
yeah, but I was gonna say, it's yeah, the pandemic's been tough on everybody, and a lot of people losing their jobs, and then now are just like with just unemployment that ending soon, and then the stress of like you having to put yourself out there and try to find another career when the market just isn't there. It's not going to be able to accommodate all these people coming back, so it's a great time for you to just kind of go back and maybe revisit that hobby or something you used to like love to like do, and then maybe kind of like turn that into something, because you got to be
Really?
optimistic, you got to always kind of be like the grass is greener on the other side, like you got to approach that, you got to have that mindset sometimes.
It's kind of like, if not now, then when? You
Hmm.
can't keep saying, like, I do this, I kind of do this sometimes. I'm like, oh, that's something future day and I can do, like, whatever. Like, I'm not going to worry about it right now. But future day now has to actually do it because, like, if not now, then when? So if you're never going to do it, then you're never going to whatnot. Like, y'all, I feel I always try to learn something every day, something
Hmm.
new every day, just to kind of like have random facts, but it's growing. You're growing. If you can't grow in a day, then I don't know. I just like to grow and learn.
Absolutely, I feel you on that. So, oftentimes a lot of people will support like big corporate brands. Smaller upcoming brands will usually get a lot of criticism over like quality and other things. How has navigating that been like for you? And then also, a lot of time, like a lot of times, life and work will come down to just who you know, right? So, how has networking during the pandemic and everything been for you? Has it been extra challenging, or have you seen more success with it?
Well, with pandemic, I kind of put myself in isolation mode,
Mm-hmm.
and I was like, I'm not talking to no one. Like, I don't want to do anything. I
Mm-hmm.
have a pretty decent like follower base on Instagram, so
Mm-hmm.
whatever I'm gonna put out on both channels and see if hopefully something works. But networking is hard, like just virtual events, just like reaching out. The biggest enemy or the biggest competitor you'll actually have as an entrepreneur is yourself, because
Facts.
you have all that self-doubt, you have all that criticism.
Mm-hmm.
Trust me, I have that all the time when I'm making like designs. Lance has heard it. I'm like, I have this sign, I don't want to put it out, but I think it's kind of cool. Can you tell me it looks cool? I don't know, maybe I'll do it later. I'll do it in like next week.
But
And you can't, you're shaking your head because it's true.
hey,
That's the thing. That's the thing with artists or in general.
It's just in
You doubt yourself all the time, but why? You always want to
literally.
just release it. If it does bad, it does bad. If it does good, great. But you can't stop yourself from not trying.
yeah,
And that's the thing
No,
about it.
exactly. And that's the biggest thing about like this this I guess industry, like being an entrepreneur and whatnot. It's kind of like, how come y'all can go support these multi-million brands, but you can't even support me? Like, I have had family come up to me and say, "Hey, do I get a discount on your sweater?"
I hate that shit so much. I hate
And
that
I'm
so
like,
much.
I literally look at them and I'm like, so you want me to get carpal tunnel and arthritis for $20 more? Like, I give you an example, and I hope none of my family is watching, but if they are, whatever, sorry, whatever. But my Lola's birthday, my family asked me to make 31 shirts.
God,
They didn't finalize their design until the Tuesday before they needed it on Saturday. And I was working at a dental office, so I was up from what time? I would get home at like 6:30, work until 1 a.m., wake up again at 6 to work out, go to work, and then do that straight until Saturday. And it wasn't just one color. Oh no, no, it was. Where the fuck is that? It was this.
Iridescent. God damn.
It was
God
white, this, and
damn.
another color.
God
And
damn.
I kept going back and forth. I was like, what do you guys want? And I should have made like $700 off of that. I only charged
Ooh.
them. I was like, well, if you buy the shirts and you minus this, you minus that, whatever, that's fine. And they're like, come on, only 100. Can I just give you $100 for that?
Damn.
$100
Cheap
won't even
bastards.
cover 5 shirts, bruh. Y'all need a
Seriously.
y'all need a F off politely and disrespectfully at the same time.
I was so mad. I was like, no, like I am up every night till 1. I am cutting vinyl, weeding vinyl. Like it's not easy, especially if it's an intricate design. And it was an intricate design. I don't know if you saw them, but they're the Lola Cello shirts. That shit was
Oh yeah, yeah. I saw those ones. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. I know what you're
it
talking about.
was
Yeah, that's
like
a.
it had flowers on the back, it had a word, it had numbers on the front, on the sleeve,
See, that's what I don't
but
get.
like
Damn.
Like friends and family always want a discount, but that doesn't make any
which is
sense to me, man.
which is like the suckiest part because it's like it's so true. Like strangers will support you more than your own family, which is like something like whatever. But at the end of the day, support is support. It doesn't matter who you come from, where it comes from. If someone's gonna get it from you, then that's great. But like also at the end of the day, you should be supporting small businesses because they're also trying to make as much as you can go support your favorite brand, but like at the end of the day, support small businesses. Are also they have families and kids and insurance and whatever other expenses they have in their life to cover. That's
Facts.
my
Hey,
piece.
And
that's facts, B.
I feel for you because yeah, it's always your family and friends that always be trying to ask for a discount for everything, right? Because they're like they know you, and I don't know why they automatically just jump to that, right? And
And it's
it sucks. It's annoying, and but it's gotten to the point, at least for me, where I I have a certain skill set in a certain industry as a chef, right? I
you're
know
a
my
chef.
skill. Yeah. I know
You
my
can cook.
skills. Yeah. I know my
I'm coming over.
skills. I know my
It's
skills.
really
I
good.
know what I can do. I know what I can create. These are my rates, and there's no discount, there's no nothing. This is the contract. You either agree with it or you fuck off, because time is fucking money. And something I learned in my early 20s that almost like a mentor of sorts told me was that if you're good at something, never do it for free.
Oh yeah,
Exactly.
all day.
And especially now, from like that point in my early 20s all the way until now, it's been your own worth realizing your worth beyond just like it, at least coming from like a business perspective, right? Realizing your
Yeah.
worth and realizing your time is, and knowing that doing this shit for free. I mean, when you're first up and coming and you really want to put yourself out there and you're like doing that grind, yes, do whatever it takes so you could start getting your name out there, so you could start gaining traction. But then once you hit a certain point, then you got to be like, all right, well, I paid my dues and all that shit. Now I really need to like refocus on making the money part. And like that's what, to anyone out there listening, like that's what you need to do. If you
Just pay.
yeah,
Just pay the price. Like honestly, like I feel that, but that's why I'm saying like at the end of the day, it doesn't matter if it's your family or your friends, like or some strangers supporting you. Like that's what's gonna happen. Like you're gonna get these customers, these clients are gonna post you, and now you're in their networks, and then their network might buy from you, and then you're in even more networks. So it
yeah,
doesn't at the end of the day, but like still support
yeah,
because it's a lot of
People are
hard work.
broke. People are broke, and I'll
yeah.
tell you
But
this.
that's that's okay, but there's
No,
nothing wrong with being broke because of
there's
just
nothing wrong, of course,
circumstances,
but
right?
There's absolutely nothing wrong.
There's
there's always ways to make money.
yeah,
Okay, and if you can make money while spending that's supreme, you can definitely make money about supporting people. That's what I always say. It don't matter. You can never be broke, and I'll tell you that because you can always sell some things to make money. It doesn't even matter. Like it's okay. Yeah, of course, it's okay to be broke. At one point in our lives, we're always broke, but the main source of it, you can always sell something or make money out of something to not be broke. Okay,
that's
you can
facts.
buy
Exactly.
like you could buy like a box of candy from Costco, right? That's like 20 fucking dollars or some shit like that, right?
What
It
is
comes
this,
with
high
like 30
school? You're
pieces
gonna
of
sell it for
candy.
$1?
Yeah,
Yeah, you sell for a dollar.
Snick Skittles, what you want?
That's the way you do it. That's
King
the way all my
King
friends did it
King Twix
because you
bars.
can
In the
and
gift bag,
that's another reason why
plastic
you're
bars.
never gonna go broke, and that's why I don't get why people don't want to pay full price for somebody that made that shit. Like I don't care, I'll pay full price. I don't give a fuck. Why is it so hard for people to spend money on your friends than it is on like other shit? It doesn't matter. It doesn't make sense to me. You know what I'm saying? But support can go a long way. It can also go a short way as well too. Support can come from strangers. Strangers will know your story more than your family sometimes. That's
Mm,
That's
th-
true.
that's
That's
just
That's
the
a
realest
facts.
fact.
shit.
That,
Yeah,
That's the real
that
shit.
is
that's
because
yeah.
the basis of it all, you're more comfortable with a stranger because they don't know you, they don't judge you by who you are or what you sell, but your family will. You know what I'm saying? So
Double
I don't
tap
know.
like
It
that.
just pisses me off when like you don't support other people all the time. Like it doesn't cost fucking $1 million to support somebody. It doesn't cost a
It
million dollars to
literally
repost
just
something.
takes one share,
You're
one
always on your
Facts.
fucking
repost.
phone all the time. You know what I'm saying? So
Facts. Damn.
it just doesn't make sense to it makes sense to make sense. So that's why I'm so pissed off that people's like, oh, but it's okay to be broke. Yeah, but it's okay to be broke, but you can always make money. You can always make
First of
money.
all, I
It's
ended
just a
up
matter of
starting
fact
to
of
braid.
it's
I
just a
started to
matter of
braid.
fact of it's just a
There's
matter of
so
fact
many
of how
things.
you want to make money. You know what I'm saying?
Being broke is mentality. You can be financially broke. That's okay. But like, yeah, what Lance is saying, there you have to, when put in a position like that, that's when survival mode and survival instincts really got to kick in, and you really got to learn how to hustle and everything. Unfortunately, not everyone's got that in them. You know, like it takes. Everyone can do it, but you got to have that mentality. But some people just don't, man, and that's unfortunate.
A
Every,
But
lot
like,
of like it's a lot of self-discipline, honestly. Just to have that mentality to be like, maybe tomorrow I won't have this money, or maybe tomorrow I won't even be here. Like it's a lot to be like, well, I have today. What am I gonna do today? How am I gonna make the most out of today?
yeah, exactly. So I mean, point in the case is people will spend money on like big brands more than other people, and then that's okay. But at the same
Yeah,
time, that's the same time like that's heartbreaking because you work so hard for it and nobody gets your vision, and that's
like
what
to
it
be
is.
yeah,
honest, yeah. It's like people will spend $100 on a little red box with the word Supreme on a normal ass
Yeah,
hoodie, right? But you
yeah,
can't spend half of that on a hoodie. You can't
yeah,
spend a fourth of that on a shirt. Like,
exactly. Discounts ain't
like I
shit.
could save you money.
now
I save
now I'm gonna be devil's advocate and be an asshole. Um, I agree with you, but if y'all designing some whack shit, I ain't gonna buy it. So make sure your
well,
designs look nice, nice.
well, obviously I'm not
Not
gonna
not
put it
talking
on the
about you
internet.
specifically, but I'm just saying
He's
in
talking about you.
general. Not what.
Mm.
Damn
No
Lance.
regrets.
Nah, B, but yeah,
No,
but
no.
that's the, oh, go ahead.
No, just on some real shit though. On some real shit. If yes, you should go out there and support small businesses, and you should support your homies doing things right. And again, like we've said it before, or we said it earlier, it sometimes it doesn't even require money. It could just be sharing something, reposting something, or whatever, right?
Hmm.
But to also other people out there, it's like if people aren't purchasing your stuff, maybe you need to start asking for some feedback, because I think that's also a really important part of like being having your own business, is knowing, asking for feedback, and then knowing how to accept feedback, because of course there's going to be people out there talking shit, right? But then there's also people are going to say some stuff, and then they'll really kind of like tell you what they don't like or what they think you can have improvements on, but maybe you're going to take offense to that, and you got to learn how to like not take everything so personally. That
That's
went off on
something
a different
about
tangent.
like no, but it's good because it's true. Like you have in this kind of like marketplace, you have to be open minded to all of that stuff. Like you have to be open minded to the fact that sometimes your idea isn't gonna be what everyone wants and what your vision isn't gonna be the same as everyone's. But at the end of the day, if it's making you happy, then shit, it's making you happy. Like that's all that matters. But
Oh yeah,
also
definitely.
like money matters, yeah. But at the end of the day, like you're not gonna solve everyone's problems. You're gonna solve some. You're not gonna attract everyone's attention, and but like you're gonna attract some.
Yeah, of
So
course.
like
I mean,
getting over that mental hill, that process is like the biggest challenge. Well, but for me personally, that's the biggest challenge, especially with like designs, because like I don't just do like my own shit. Like for example, these, I was just like, well, technically, this is my design. You guys didn't even think about it. I came up to you guys and was like, hey, I thought about you guys and like,
Mine was in the laundry.
let's, the other one?
Yes, the hoodie was in the
No, the
laundry.
first,
Oh, it's the gray ones? No, I have
no, the
those.
first
I
one.
have those saved.
Yeah, see,
I
I was kind
framed
of
those.
like, you framed them?
Yeah. No,
No
not yet. But
way.
I bought a frame for it because it's our first
Really?
shirt. Yeah, it's cool. It's our first
Can
shirt.
I remake it? Like, I feel like I did those really ugly. I
No,
threw in
I
extra ones for you because I was just like, I don't like how these look.
The
those are
the
dope because that's when me and Kyle was really we're still into our
Those were
podcast, but
guys.
that's when we're really into it. Like we had ideas off the top of ideas, and
yeah,
that's a
that
really memorable shirt to do. You know.
it it's yeah,
It was.
it's kind of like the trophy, like everything was just an idea and concepts, and then it finally came into fruition, and then there was a physical product at the end. And it was
I
like,
remember when you guys came up to me with that idea, we were in the same exact space, but like where we are with our things, like your guys' podcast and my whole, I don't even know how to describe my business to be honest. But like we were
just
both in, huh?
no, go ahead, sorry.
No, like we were all in like different spaces. Because he came
Yeah.
up to me and I was like, I don't know how to do shit. I don't know how to design that shit. But like whatever, if that's what you guys like we can do it.
I like the design of it. I mean, I like each and every critique you did for it. I mean, for that, like, did you have any brands or maybe inspiration from any other artists to make that specific shirt or anything in that you created? Like, did you have any? What's your inspiration really?
Yeah, like people you draw creative inspiration from, just in general, with like your
Mhm.
artwork and everything.
Honestly, I kind of just find I don't have any like one person that I get
Mm.
inspiration from.
That's
It's
fine.
more like my environments, kind of
Mm-hmm.
like when I was making that Bay Area shirt, I was listening to music and that's when I thought about it. Like, okay, let me put these people I've never seen like so many artists on one shirt before,
Hmm.
unless it was just their names and it was for a festival, but not
Mm.
like their actual like body figures or faces. So it's
Yeah.
all like it depends on the moment where I'm usually just like whenever I have something come into my head, like a design, it just pops into my head. I'm like, okay, let me write it down. Like I made a bag. Hold on. It's in my hair. Oh, I made this bag. It's part of that diabetic collection. I'm trying to make a
Mm.
movement because it says lower insulin prices because one little vial, actually, if you can tell, I'm at my desk. I have everything here. Oh, that's a pen.
Yes, I heard insulin prices are ridiculous. Like
This
ridiculous.
little thing, $300
Ah, damn.
for
So
one.
is that $300 and then your insurance covers some of it, or you actually have to pay out
Well,
of pocket?
if you don't have insurance,
Yes,
it's
and
$300.
that's
And
fucked.
one vial only holds, well, like if this is an insulin pen, but like if you had a normal vial of insulin, that only holds about 300 units. I go through 3 of these in 1 month.
Yeah.
Yeesh.
So like it really depends. My inspiration comes from whatever whatever comes to mind, or like whatever I see on my feed, and I'm kind of like, I'm gonna make that right now. Um, oh shit, oh it's over there. But like, I don't know. I see it on my feed and then I get ideas from it. So there's really not like one brand, one person that gives me that creative juice.
I got you. No, I feel that. Um, so I guess speaking about your environment and everything, so we all love the Bay Area because we're from the Bay Area, right? Its culture, how
No,
its community has shaped us. No?
The
I'm not from the
people.
Bay.
Oh, where are you from?
Uh, Oh, I was being,
Oh,
I
no, I don't know. Maybe you were born somewhere else and then you moved here to the Bay. Damn. Okay.
born and raised, never moving.
um, but yeah, so its culture and how its community has shaped us. How important has growing up in the Bay Area been for you as a person, and has it influenced your art?
Well, I mean, it's obviously influenced
Yes,
my art
yes, yes, yes.
with with my shirts. I actually realized like there's a shirt over there somewhere. But living in the Bay Area gives me like this is one of the best melting pots you could ever grow up in. And I was actually talking to I just started a new job. So I was like doing a lot of like one-on-ones with people and they're like, would you ever move out of the Bay Area? My answer is no. I'd probably want to raise a whole ass family here because of the culture here. Like growing up through the hiking movement and being surrounded by all my family and
Yes.
just all the different cultures and how fast forward and progressive this area just is, and how you drive 40 minutes somewhere, you'll find something to do, something iconic of the Bay. Like, I wouldn't have it any other way. It's really shaped me to be scrappy, but to be also professional, to be a little something else on the weekends, how to handle alcohol.
Hey,
No,
hey,
it's really shaped
facts.
me as a person, to be honest. Like, I wouldn't have it any other way.
I feel that there was a time, I think it was in 2011 or 2012, I actually moved out of California. I lived in Florida for 2 years. And I,
I'm sorry.
yeah, it was moving out real made me realize that growing up in the Bay Area, you live in this bubble. And the bubble is actually like really great because a lot of issues I that the world felt, I never really felt because growing up in the Bay Area, specifically like talking about racism and stuff, right? I didn't experience a lot of those things in the Bay Area, but living in Florida, it was
It's
like
so good.
different. It was like for the first time in my life, I actually felt like a minority, which is like
Mm,
crazy to me. Like
yeah.
I get that.
like I didn't understand that, and then like just political differences and everything, and then I just realized that like some of the people out there are just like shitty, and you know a lot of people kind of go off and talk about their values and how they're raised. Like I was raised on like Christian morals and everything, and I was like, yeah,
It's crazy.
but at the same time, you basically calling me a chink and you want to smoke. So what are you like? I don't get it. Like
Like, catch these hands. I want
like
to see me outside. You don't want these people to come off.
yeah, bro. Like man, dude, I'm from the Bay, man. Like you don't want to catch these hands because I'll serve it to you and your whole family. But yeah,
It's
but
kind of.
No, I
sorry.
Oh,
get that.
go ahead. Go ahead, Kyle.
I was just gonna say, yeah, leaving the Bay made me really appreciate more like what the Bay is. what kind of melting pot of different cultures it is. You know, you look around at your friends group. Yeah, you know, of course, like we live in Hercules, so like 80% of the population here is like Asian or Pacific Islander. Like, you know, everyone's either Filipino, some type of Asian, right? But then growing up, man, like you had like white friends, you had black friends, you had Asian friends, you had Latino friends, you had like
Mm-hmm.
Middle Eastern friends and
Absolutely.
everything. Everything was just like a melting
It's
pot, you know?
normal.
Yeah, it's
Right.
normal.
And then you go to somewhere in the Midwest and everyone is like a whole foot taller than you and on the other side of the skin color spectrum. And you're kind of just like, where the fuck am I?
Yeah, you know, I'm not trying
Yeah,
to throw shade at like any states in like
Obviously.
middle America, but like honestly, I could not see myself living anywhere besides like along the coast. It needs to be
Mm-hmm.
touching water.
Exactly. No, it's so true. Because I
yeah.
know, like, even just, I went to Chicago once and I literally got off the plane. And this was in the middle of summer, so I was like extra brown. Like, I can be brown, but like I can be extra brown too. So I was extra brown and I got off the plane and I looked to my mom and I was like, dude, I'm the brownest person in this airport. Where did you even bring me? I'm going to get profiled.
Yeesh.
Well, that's
Like,
true. Yeah, that's right. I
it's
mean, you
it's,
never really miss
it's
home
so nice.
until you miss home.
Do you
'Cause
miss Homelands?
oh yeah, I definitely miss home. But the the matter of fact is, I never experienced family until I met friends. So that's the reason why I was easy to move because I don't get the whole
Hmm.
concept of staying just to see my cousins because I don't have any cousins. Just to see my grandmas and grandparents because I never got close to them. So at the same time, I really never got that love. That's why it was easy for me to move. So when you guys talk about that, I'm just like, I never had that, and I don't really care if I ever got that love. But I do miss home. I do miss home. Friends are like my family, so that's what I really really miss. Um, but yeah, I mean, the Bay Area has changed a lot and everything. The Bay
Yeah,
Area
of
is
course.
what made everybody who we are. If you could really give any advice to anybody that starts up entrepreneurship in the Bay Area, in Chicago, in LA, whatever the case may be, what would advice would you give them?
What advice would I give to anyone wanting to start something?
Mhm.
I wouldn't give advice. I'd ask them what's stopping them. Why haven't you done
Mm,
it? Like,
okay.
like I said earlier, like right now is honestly the best time to experiment. You're doing absolutely nothing with government money. So why haven't you done it?
Mm,
Like
okay.
what's stopping you? I always ask I feel like I always ask people like when they tell me, "Oh, I want to do something." Well, what's stopping you? Just do it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You I think about this all the time too. I'm always like, I don't want to be on my deathbed regretting something I haven't done.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm trying to go skydiving and I haven't done it yet because like
You're fucking crazy.
we
I would
already
never
knew
go
that,
skydiving.
Lance.
I
I
would
already
never go
knew.
skydiving. Kiss me with that.
Guys,
But
you want
yeah,
to go
okay.
skydiving?
So
You want to go
fuck no,
skydiving?
Kyle.
Let's go, Kyle.
Hell no.
I'm hella down to go skydiving. Gotta lose some more
Let's go.
weight first,
Y'all,
but you know,
y'all is fucking
I'll meet you at the gym,
crazy.
6 a.m.
oh, let's go. I go to Anytime Fitness.
I go to
City
City
Sport.
Sports.
I was thinking about going to City Sports because like their facility is way bigger, but based on my schedule, Anytime Fitness just works better for me because um my mornings are really busy.
Anytime.
Yeah, and I will go there after work in what people would refer to as like crackhead hours.
What is crackhead hours?
And crackhead hours is usually anytime after 12, I think.
PM,
Well,
AM.
AM.
And yeah, that's pretty crackhead.
I work 10:30 to 10 every day. So,
he does.
yeah.
He's not lying.
You crackhead. I'm over
Uh,
here. I think I go to gym at crackhead hours, but I only go at like 6. I actually want to try going earlier, but
Also going
fuck.
late at night, no one's there. So, it's just a free gym, so it's nice. I don't gotta like trip out about people, and I don't have to go off on people for yo, motherfuckers. When you go to the gym, wipe down the motherfucking equipment, please.
They
And if
You
you
didn't do that
think
before
don't,
that's
COVID. You think they'll
bad?
do it now?
and
Shit.
if you don't, your mama's a hoe.
Everyone's mom's a hoe. You see, going to the gym, I know this is so off topic, but going to the gym as a girl is so much more harder than it is going as a guy. Because
I
literally,
can't imagine.
I've had the worst things happen. This morning, some guy tried to say, "You're only gonna do 5 minutes on the stairmaster." Yeah, what the fuck? I'm about to go pull a PR in my pool. Leave me the f- alone.
Yeah, people be tripping, man, and it's always, uh, definitely had like some insecurity issues going into the gym, being like as big as like I was, or still am and everything, right? But like I eventually got over it, and when motherfuckers try to like be there on their shit, would be like, hey, bro, if you ain't hitting those reps, bro, come on, man, you holding up the line. My petty
I
ass will be
hate those
like,
people.
you know what? I'm gonna drop some weights, and then I'm gonna go ahead and increase my rep count, and you can fucking sit there and wait for another 20 minutes, because they ain't gonna do shit. Like these motherfuckers always try to do these things and they ain't gonna do shit. Sorry, going off on fucking different
No.
tangents and everything.
No, you're good.
Back to topic though. You just did a drop, and Pila
Yes.
retweeted that, so that's super fucking cool. That's gaining traction for you. Was that just like a fucking crazy feeling? One.
I literally I cried. Well, I don't cry. I don't know how to. But I had to screenshot it. I was gonna call Lance, but this shit was like kind of I think you were working. But I was like, what the fuck, guys? Look, what the hell? And it
Hey,
popped up. I
Papa
was like,
Pilo. I'm bringing the
Pilo?
bass back.
No fucking way. Because
uh,
I've been like posting it and I've been tagging them and I was like, this just never gonna happen. Like he's
mhm.
never gonna repost me. And all of a sudden, whenever that day was, it was a good ass day for him to replace me. So
Hey, that's what's up. But you know,
honestly,
with that, do you have any projects, any other projects that you're working on? Anything that you can talk about? Any drops that are going to be coming out soon?
yes, I have. I've been doing kind of like a secret one. I for those orders that I know people are Filipino. Hold on, like 2 seconds. For like like if I know someone, whoever's ordering and they're Filipino, I'm adding like this kind of like free one as like
Ooh.
API. This
Yo,
was like
is
based
that
off of one of
Is that
on
tie
like
dye?
I
on a tie
yeah,
dye?
That's kind of
Like,
cool.
I bleached this myself.
I was about to say, dude, that's super fresh.
Oh
That
shit! You
is
should have tied
super
on my
fresh.
shirt. Not that.
Lance,
I put my
I,
face on a shirt for you, sir. You know how uncomfortable that is, but whatever.
Is it?
Lance, Lance.
No.
You know
What's
what
up?
you should do? You should go to Home
What?
Depot, buy a bucket, and then learn how to tie dye the shirt yourself.
Yeah, but I
If
could
I
just
can
pay
do it.
someone to do
He'll text me and be like, "Can you do this?"
it.
Because I know you can.
No, you're right, Kyle. I should do that though. That's actually a really good idea. I'm not gonna lie.
Dive into
No,
something.
just send it to me because I'm
Alright.
gonna have the perfectionist in me and I'm gonna be OCD and I'm gonna just tell you not to do it and I will just do it for you.
I, you know, speaking of
That's too
that,
much worse than that.
earlier you mentioned like, we're basically our own worst enemy, right? If it wasn't for Lance, and this is why Lance is like one of my best friends, and he's like such a dope homie, is because he will support you no matter what, and he would tell you some shit that like you really need to hear, like that when we were starting the podcast and everything. If we kept it how I wanted to do shit, like on the technical side and everything, and like post edits and everything, instead of episode 19 right now, we'd probably still be on episode 3, because
Honestly, Lance is the homie.
yeah,
I don't even know how we got really close. I think I just started calling him my Twitter BFF because he kept liking and reposting all my shit. And
Lance is a different person on Twitter though. Lance be going off on Twitter. Lance has no filter on Twitter.
A little bit.
Lance just never has a filter. Let's be real.
Yeah, that's why people like me. Of course, if I did have a filter, I wouldn't have that many friends. Well, I don't have many friends, but when I make friends, I don't care. I just go off on a tangent. But
Obviously.
yeah, I mean, what Kyle's saying is like, look, and I always tell this to you, Dana. Who gives a flying fuck what people think?
This is
Just
really
put that
true.
shit out. Like literally, put that shit out. Get some traction. If they don't like it, fuck them. If they do, cool. But like I said, why be perfect all the time? Perfection is not a word. It's not an ideal to live at. Who gives a flying fuck? That's why people on Instagram put good things on Instagram. Why? Because they want people to know they have a perfect life. Nobody has a perfect fucking life. I'll tell you that right now. All right. Nobody has this perfect fucking
Very
life. So why
true.
post it on Instagram? Nobody posts the bad things. Nobody posts this. Nobody posts that. They always like, oh, this is not good. I'm not gonna post it. Oh, well, this doesn't look great. I'm not gonna post it. Who gives a fuck? I told Kyle, look, perfection is nothing but a word. All right. If we're gonna be perfect, then we're not gonna be a podcast. We're not gonna be as real as we are. So what? People start from the bottom. They go from the top. Okay, like I mean, look, Kanye West. Kanye West makes like 20 fucking beats a summer. Okay, he didn't get his fucking shine until maybe the Blueprint on Jay-Z, and that's just fucking a little bit of time that he got with Drake. Drake had fucking mixtapes after mixtapes after mixtapes. Nobody really supported him until Lil Wayne found him. Okay, I mean Jay-Z was the epitome of rap, but he didn't get really well known until maybe the Blueprint one. So the basis of it is who gives a fuck if your shit's not perfect or not. Just put it out and see if people like it. All right. So that's why I'm saying to you, Dana, put your shit out.
Yeah.
Your shit's
Fuck
good.
it. Just fuck it, right?
Your shit's good.
Let's just fucking do it.
Like
Let's go.
don't hesitate to drop anything. Drop whatever you want. Like who gives a fuck? Like if people don't like it, like I said, people don't like it, they don't like it. If they do, great. But you'll never fucking find out until you don't drop it. You know what I'm saying? So keep doing
I
what you're
know.
doing and
But
just keep
going
keep pushing. Like it doesn't really matter. You know what I'm saying?
on.
People's lives are not perfect on Instagram. I'll tell you that. There's a lot of fucking people that put perfect pictures on Instagram, but their lives are pretty much shit because they want a fucking person to like 100. They want to
It's
get a
about for
hundred
the
likes.
clout. It's so
Yeah,
sad.
they want to get 100 likes in order to fucking really to be like, oh, I'm a great person because 100 likes. Who gives a flying fuck? Nobody really gives a fuck about Instagram, social media. I can give two shits about Instagram, social media. I don't really give a fuck, honestly. I would rather have that shit thrown away. But that's the
This is
life we live
facts.
in. Yeah, that's the life we live in, and pretty much what I'm trying to say is that
Drop my
people,
shit.
yeah, drop what you want, drop what you need. If perfection is perfection, but it's just a word. So I mean,
That's
the
true.
matter of fact is keep going, keep pushing, keep doing what you're doing because somehow, some way, you're gonna get retweeted by maybe a even famous person, and that's just gonna blow up. So
I know. But going off of that, I am dropping. Okay, I keep saying this. Lance, hold me accountable. Kyle, hold me accountable. I'm dropping my diabetic line. I need a calendar. Mid-June, right after Father's Day. And, huh?
Sorry, I was talking to myself. Yes, mid June, after Father's Day. Okay.
Make a note. I'm dropping my whole diabetic line. 2 tote bags, 2 hoodies, 3 shirts.
So you're gonna drop it
Okay.
Monday, June 21st, or you're gonna drop it like Friday, June 25th.
Actually, wait, there's a planner. Because I wrote it down somewhere, but I don't know. I have like 10 planners on my desk. This starts in July. This doesn't help me. Um, let's see. I choose June 14th.
Oh, before Father's Day.
no, June 14th. Okay. Oh, I was looking at July. Okay, June 14th. Okay,
June
so
14th,
June
I'm
14th.
gonna drop another line.
I'm gonna hold you to it.
All right,
So
I know
okay,
good.
you
June
will. That's
14th.
why I'm
Damn,
telling
you dropped the
you.
date. I'll put it in my calendar.
June 14th, it's coming. But no, like I was saying, like that the whole thing. November is Diabetes Awareness Month, so I want to make enough money to donate something during that month. Ironically, it's also my birthday month, so obviously we have to go do something stupid, like stupid in a good way, not like stupid dumb. But
Yo, come out to Vegas.
Birthday's not in June. The fuck?
November. I never said go
Oh,
out
I
to
think you
the
said June.
Oh,
Okay,
I
never
thought you
mind.
said June.
Yeah. I was like,
no, like getting
Kyle's coming in June,
diabetes.
so
I'm
that's why he
waiting
said go to
for the
Vegas.
Niners and the Raiders to play so I can go. The last time I was in Vegas, Lance got drunk on the strip and he was like, "This is my
Lance was like, "What?"
Lance was like, he was going up to
uh,
everyone with his fucking mask. He was like, "This is my town,"
I don't know what you're talking about.
because you were drunk.
Yeah, I was pretty fucked up.
Lance drunk is
All
pretty
right.
funny though. Like Lance knows how to have a good time.
Oh yeah, me and Kyle always have a good time when I'm
Yeah, dude.
drunk. Well, he just looks at me like I was stupid.
Yeah, dude.
All right, so June 19 is the next drop. Definitely gonna hold you to that, and I can't wait to answer this question because I want to hear your thoughts on everything. What is your top 5 dead or alive? Artists comes from artists like I know brands. Do you want like favorite brand or any like musical artists? Like you can pick however you want. But top 5 dead or alive. We always ask this question at the end.
I know you do. And I think about it all the time.
If you think about it all the
This
time, then you know it. So what is it?
I don't like. Well,
Oh well,
do
then you
do
better
they
hurry
have to
up.
be famous?
Oh, you don't
Do
have
they
to be
have? They
famous.
don't have to be
No,
famous, right? And do they have to be in the same category?
No,
no.
no, no.
Just name
You
your
can be
top
Okay.
5 dead or alive most influential or whatever people that you just love and you want to shout out.
And well, the first person or the first two would be Chance and Kalani. Because
Chance. The fuck? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Lance, do
Bro,
you
Kalani.
want to fight me on this?
damn Lance. Yo, I'm not gonna lie. That's the first time Lance has ever had that reaction. He's never done that
It's
with
because
anyone else.
you know why?
I
It's
fucking
because
hate
it's you.
Chance. I fucking
I
hate Chance with
hate
a fucking
you.
passion.
I hate you.
Why do you like Chance? Can you tell me this? Why do you like Chance? Please tell me. Please, why is fucking 10 fucking people like Chance for a goddamn reason? He had 2
Oh,
fucking albums that sucked so much cock that I deleted that from my iPhone. The only good thing was Acid Rap and maybe 10 Days. The only reason 10 Days was made because he got suspended for
how
10
many
fucking
years?
days. If he did
How
not
many
get
years?
suspended, Acid Rap, I don't know. Okay, why do you like that? Why do you like Chance?
Spicy.
I'm pulling up my receipts. Okay, Lance. We actually agreed on why I like Chance, and
Well, the
you did
Acid
not
Rap
have
chant.
this
Okay,
reaction.
so do you like the last 2 albums? If you
No.
don't like the last 2 albums, it's fine. But if you like Acid Rap, that's
I
great.
literally just told you everything before. I said Chance on drugs is better than Chance sober. I literally said that to you. And we literally agreed that that's fine.
It's just the fact that he sucks and he only has 1 good mixtape. So the matter of fact
Okay,
is,
but like if you
I don't get why people like him
You
like
know,
that.
well, old Chance over new Chance, the same thing. Like old Chris Brown over new Chris Brown. Um, but I think for
old
me it's
Kanye over
more
new Kanye.
yes,
Relax,
that one. Fuck new
relax,
Kanye.
relax.
But like
Do you like Coloring Book? Did you like Coloring Book? I thought that shit was
some of
really
them.
trash.
Some,
Coloring book
but
was
not
okay.
the whole.
No, Coloring Book was a still idea that he stole from Kanye West, and he released it
All right, we're
first
not gonna go
before
there.
Life of Pablo.
All right, so
Okay,
who's number
I'm
This
sorry.
three
is
after
this is a
Kehlani?
conversation.
So Kalani, I like
Chance,
Kalani. Kalani is good. Okay, what's 3?
um, but three is my favorite number, and it would have to be my grandpa because like I miss him.
Your
Four and
grandpa. Okay,
five,
cool.
4 and 5. Well, well because of quarantine, I used to visit him like every week because I
No,
would
I
go
got you.
see my Lola, but
Yeah,
then I would always stop by the cemetery first to see him and then go there. But
I love
four
that.
and five, I don't know. Oh, oh, Lance, if I don't say this, you're gonna be like, "Are you fucking stupid?" Walt
You're stupid anyway,
Disney.
whether you like to say it or not. But go ahead.
Walt Disney.
You know what?
Wow.
What?
So you
Walt
love
You know what,
Disney?
Disney?
Lance? I'm
Oh
gonna
yeah,
fight you. I'm gonna fight you. So...
she's a big Disney nerd. Yeah, it's Walt
Yeah.
Disney.
You
That's kind
probably
of
get
cool.
along with Robin.
Oh yeah, Robin likes Disney.
I was
Robin,
telling Lance I was gonna
She
wear
has a
ears
Fantasia.
during.
She has a Fantasia tattoo on
she
her.
just showed it.
Oh,
She just showed it off.
so- and my sorcerer Mickey cup to match it. And I don't know what else. I have too much Disney stuff. I have a Stitch cup back there.
Actually, no, dude. I think if she hung out with Robin, I wouldn't be able to like deal with all of that. I think I'd just like fucking leave. I'd just like exit out. I'd be like, all right, well, y'all guys go have fun. I'm not die
That's
today.
No, you'll be fine. It'll be fine. The
Disney's
last
okay.
one,
I'm not a big fan of it, but I get why people like it.
You're not a big fan of Disney?
I'm all right.
but
I
you
wouldn't
do.
like. I wouldn't die over going to Disneyland because it's open. No, but if I had the chance to go to Disneyland, yeah, I'll go.
But okay. But you do like Disney though. Like it's
I
just
like
not
Disney.
not like the hardcore fan. You're just like Disneyland's cool.
I'm not
I
going.
like Disney.
Yeah, I'm not going head for heels over it. You know, I like Disney just as much as I like EDM. It's tolerable, but I'm not gonna go heads over heels for it.
Like Lance would not survive a day at Disneyland with me. You
I
guys actually
would
both.
if
No, you wouldn't.
if you bought me a ticket, yeah, I would. But
No, because you would just buy the ticket.
all right, Dana, what's your fifth one? I'm trying to figure out your fifth one because the fifth one's always the hardest, and I think I know what you're gonna say, but if you don't say it, I'm really gonna be pissed off at this one.
Do you want me to just say you?
No, don't say me. I'm not that special. Shit.
That's
fuck.
gross. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, even though he tweeted about how much he missed me because I didn't text him all weekend.
Dana, what's your fifth one? Hurry up.
I don't know. But are you thinking about a cow?
Yeah.
Because
A cow?
I don't know who my fifth one would be. That's a really hard one. Lance, who do you think I would pick?
You love J. Cole. Why didn't you pick J. Cole?
Yeah, I'd pick him.
Okay. All right. Lance, don't say anything. Dana, what do you think about his album?
I already talked to Lance about this.
Well, it's either you don't have to go in
I
depth,
couldn't.
but was it
I
good?
didn't. I couldn't
Okay.
get it.
Bad.
Me.
It's meh, so it's just
Meh.
average.
There is like a one or two that were good, but like compared to all of his old albums, I kept telling him it's a fucking misful. Like he needs a new one. This was not it.
It's a horrible
wasn't.
piece of shit.
Lance, we already know you hate everyone that I like. Okay, sir. This is our friendship. I already know.
Lance actually loves J. Cole. He's just
love
super
J.
disappointed
Cole.
with this.
I love J. Cole. I love the whole concept of this album. No, I don't actually.
you
I
don't.
lied.
No, you don't.
I
Stop.
just like
I
how
love
aesthetically
KOD
pleasing it
more than this album.
Yes.
Everybody hates me because I love KOD
Okay.
because it took so fucking long on this album to get a goddamn message. Like, bro, what are you trying to say? With KOD, For Your Eyes Only, all the other albums, you got the message. But for this one, like, this doesn't make sense, bro. It's
But
the off season.
Did it need a message? Did J. Cole need to be all fucking conscious rap on this, or could he just put out a dope rap album?
No, you needed a message.
Me, like
Why does he need a message?
If you follow up,
he just
if you
needed-
follow up with KOD, okay, with kids on drugs and
Mm.
everything, that message itself, you keep going, bro. You keep
Okay.
going because you're a
That's
story
strong
fucking teller.
message.
For Your
Alright.
Eyes Only, if you listen to it from front to back, it's a story about his friend. It keeps going and going and going, and
Mhm.
nobody fucking knew that until then, right? You have
Mhm.
Born Sinner. Born Sinner is a fucking storytelling album
Uh-huh.
because he had to prove his fucking self in
Uh-huh.
order to fucking rekindle from that Sideline dumbass story album, because Sideline Story was that you had to release Workout in order for you to get a hit single so Jay-Z can release that fucking album. Okay.
You know, he didn't
Forest
even
Hills
write
Drive was
Workout.
basically talking about his hometown, his mom, everything that he sacrificed in order to get where I'm from. And for you, J. Cole, not to give us a storyline from the off season, why you joined the basketball league? Great, you're living your dream. I love that and all, but the story that you're telling, I couldn't get the storyline. I listened to this 20 fucking times. It doesn't make sense. I enjoyed the features more than any of the songs on
That's
that
true.
album. The only thing I liked about the album was Pride of the Devil and Lil Baby was on it. That's the only reason why. And the only reason I like that song is because he sampled from Animi's other song. But I almost lost my breath talking, but I don't know. It just wasn't a great album. The first thing you hear was Cameron, which was so hyped up. Then the lyrics was just blah.
Damn.
I mean, I get what you're saying,
Hmm.
but like,
I
I
miss the
think
J. Cole was the storytelling. I miss when he was hungry. Of course, I always want artists to succeed, but the difference is if you're gonna roll out, if you're gonna fucking do a rollout for this album, you better fucking come with some fire. You know what I'm saying? Like that.
that's true.
That's interesting.
That's
it, it
true.
it just wasn't for me. You know, everybody's hating like, oh, you didn't listen to it at all. Oh, you only
Gotcha.
like this album. But what's longevity of this fucking album? What songs are you gonna remember off this fucking album? I can name every single song on each of his J. Cole albums that I can remember that's longevity that I already heard the first fucking day. With this one, you can only remember Pride is the Devil, Interlude, because that fucking song was released like a single 1 week before the album
It
release.
was
So people
trash.
remember that. Yeah, what are you gonna remember? You're gonna remember Cameron and Lil Jon on the first fucking song, right? You're gonna remember
Hmm.
Bass. You're gonna remember every other feature on that song besides J. Cole's lyrics. Okay,
Damn.
what
Right.
are you gonna remember that Michael B. Jordan lyric? Wow, fuck, great, one fucking line. I'm all about longevity.
Mhm.
I'm all about the artist.
I think it's different also because some people don't analyze music and lyrics so deep as you do, and they don't understand the concept of storytelling as an artist compared to just like, oh, that's a sick beat. Like, oh, it's J. Cole. We're only gonna hype it up for because it's J. Cole. They don't look at it behind the message behind the lyrics.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I
I
I
see.
I don't know. I mean, Kyle was nice about the album. I mean, for me and Kyle always argue about this shit. Kyle's really nice on this album, and I respect it because Kyle likes Kendrick Lamar over J Cole. So for him to give an 8 to J Cole, that's fucking amazing.
Yeah, that's interesting. It's really interesting that you said that like he doesn't have a message for this, and you like old J Cole because this is old J Cole before he got famous.
This is not OJ Cole, dude. This
Yes,
is
it is.
basic. No, it's not
Did
because
It's
with
you
this
literally.
guys do a podcast
all
on
this
this?
singing
Like, you guys
shit
should do
that
a
you
podcast on
all
this.
the singing shit that J Cole's been doing, this auto tune, whatever the fuck, the double time. This wasn't old J Cole. This is not the old J. Cole I remember. This is not the warm up. This is not Friday Night Lights. He literally enunciates every fucking line in Friday Night Lights. All right. So for you to say it's old J. Cole, it's not old J. Cole to me. This is not what J. Cole I grew up with. You know,
How's this? How's this not old J Cole?
this is not
He,
old J. Cole. I don't think so.
my guy tells me does auto tune and doing singing and everything. That was KOD.
Yeah, that's not old J.
This is
Cole.
like good. Did you guys do a podcast on this yet?
Like
Like, you guys
no,
should
we
do
were
a
saving
whole
No,
this.
one.
I just wanted to see your guys' reaction, and I also like it. I also love it when Lance goes off on these like rants and everything because
L-
it's
that's how
great.
passionate I am. No, we're gonna do it. I think
Lance
we're gonna do it
like
next week. We're gonna do it next week. I
Lance
think.
literally goes off on me like this every other night when I'm done. Like when I when I was like, what the fuck am I even gonna talk about? This is his reaction. We're gonna talk about you. What the fuck? Why don't you get into your fucking
Yeah, just don't be stupid. If you're not stupid around me, you're not gonna get me. You're not gonna get
Lance?
crazy.
When am I not stupid?
Yeah, that's true.
You
but
were whatever. Whatever.
but those are good top fives. I like the top five you got, except Chance. I'll give you. I'm gonna be real. I don't like Chance in your top five. But
Lance
hey,
is just being
it's your
mean to
top.
you. I'm so sorry.
It's your top. It's your top five, and I respect
Okay.
it. You know, everybody has a
That's
different
fine.
top five. I really liked how you put your grandpa and Walt Disney in there. That's pretty amazing as well.
Okay,
Mixing the artists in there.
if I didn't put them in there, it would definitely not be on brand for me. You already know family
Uh,
is super big to me, and you already
okay.
know Disney's.
Important question, and this question will determine if I will end the stream or not. Best Disney movie, go.
You can't ask me that. Nope, I refuse.
No.
I'm standing up for this. My short ass. I literally refuse to answer
Are you still sitting down?
any. Fuck you,
All right, keep
Hank.
going. Keep going.
I
Keep going.
literally refuse to answer any favorite Disney movie, any favorite Disney character, storyline, whatever, because there's there's so much.
All right.
There's
Well,
literally so.
the correct
I'm
answer was
I'm
The
not
Lion
gonna.
King, and she didn't say it. So, all right, guys. I want to thank everyone for tapping in. Have a good night.
Good
Bye.
night. Peace.